AITA for telling a woman who lives in my complex that yes, having her husband check me out turns me on. By you, skyblue 847. I live in a complex that is built in a circle, so it's like a track. A lot of people use it to run, walk, etc. I've always used it to run/walk as well. I live in Florida, so I usually wear leggings and a sports bra or a tank top. This woman always gave me dirty looks when I'd walk by her apartment. She'd be sitting on her porch. There are a few maintenance guys that walk and ride around on golf carts throughout the day. I soon realized that the dirty look woman is married to one of the maintenance workers. I'm always polite to them, but I've never talked to them by any means. So yesterday I was working out on the tennis court, which is near their apartment. Her and her husband were sitting on the porch. She's giving me the dirtiest looks and is making me pretty uncomfortable, but I try to ignore it. Before I leave, she says, do you like get off on having the maintenance men check you out all day? To which I replied, actually, yes, it makes me super wet. They are what keeps my sex drive high. She looked shocked and her husband started laughing and then she smacked him on the arm. I came back and told my mom the story and she said I should be more sensitive and obviously the woman is insecure. Now I kind of feel bad, AITA.
I gotta say, if you live in Florida, like, the fact that you're wearing even leggings is, like, honestly commendable.
What do you mean? Because leggings are hot?
Yeah. I only started wearing leggings to work out because I noticed that, like, everyone in New York City wore leggings all the time, regardless of how hot it was outside. And I was like, okay, I guess we're not wearing running shorts.
I don't
I
know
don't
what
know.
leggings
I
are.
feel like
Are
leggings
they
are, you know what leggings are.
tight?
They're
They're
like tight
tight.
pants,
I
but
love a
they're
tight pant.
pants. So I feel like this, like, to me, I'm like, this is actually a pretty conservative outfit as
Uh,
far as like I would imagine as a
I'll push
person who
back.
wears workout clothes.
I'll push back on that. Absolutely. I think you're completely wrong there, Sarah. The leggings are leg grippers. That's how I think of them. They like to grip. They're very tight. They're very form revealing. You see the shape of the person wearing them.
Yes, but if you could see the person's whole leg, would that not be more revealing? I'm just saying it could be worse.
It gives more
Not
details.
that this is bad. It could. I'm
I just
just this woman. I'm like, she's not even dressed bad. I'm like, this is
it
pretty
gives
chill.
more detailed definition of the thighs and the more sexual parts, right? Because being able to see your knee isn't like, oh, I could see your knee. I love a good knee.
I guess whatever. I just don't even think this is that crazy.
No, I mean, I don't think it's that crazy. I mean, look, if you live in Florida, my question would be like, yeah, this girl's going to be in a bikini someday. You know, in the summer, it's bikinis. Like, give me a break. You're mad about her jogging? I
Yeah, it's
mean,
just ridiculous.
what is this whole attitude is so insecure. It's like, what? She's running
Yeah,
around. She's not even bothering you. You're bothering her.
yeah, literally. I mean, it's the misogyny's coming from inside the house. Like if you don't
Absolutely.
want your husband like gaping at some woman, like slap him on the arm and be like, stop staring.
Yeah, I mean, that is what she did, really. It was pretty trivial. I don't think it was like a serious fight. She gave him literally a slap on the wrist.
Sure.
And I think what this woman did was like funny. I think she got her. I think it was a great get, you know. It probably
I
didn't
mean,
feel
yeah.
too good at the time because it was like an own, but like I bet she felt good that day being like, yeah, I did that shit.
Oh, you mean the OP?
Oh yeah, I bet OP's blood was fucking just thick with
Oh yeah,
adrenaline, just
revenge
pumping.
boner.
Oh, directly coming at someone like that. Whew.
Yeah, I mean, I think that woman got what was coming to her. Like, she was just being a dick for no reason.
No reason. Jamie M's writes, this is hilarious. Ask stupid questions, get stupid answers. And this post,
Fine, that's the one time I'll allow some
let it
variation of that
happen,
phrase.
Sarah. I
No,
knew you
I'm
were going to
saying
say
this
that.
is the one time it's appropriate.
And this post got more likes than like anything we posted. And people don't usually like the post. They comment.
No,
This got like
yes,
60 something likes. People loved OP. OP was the protagonist, no doubt about it.
yes.
Siobhan, how do you say this? Siobhan, Shaban.
Siobhan? Siobhan?
Shabani Yogurt says NTA, sorry,
Yo.
Shaban S. I'm so sorry, Shaban. Thank you for commenting. NTA,
Oh my
why
god.
is no one ever mad at the men for gawking? Always a woman's fault for what she's wearing. You're exercising, not shooting a porno. I mean, you've told me,
Sure.
Sarah, or actually, no, it wasn't you said it this way. It was Janet Hyde, funny comedian. I was on her podcast and I said, look, I stare. Is that okay? I try to whenever I catch myself, I pull my eyes away. And she goes, it's actually okay if you stare as long as you're not making anyone uncomfortable. And I'm like, I'm not. That's why I have binoculars, like,
Stop.
no, but and I felt good about that because I was like, if someone was staring at me, I wouldn't care. I would care if I noticed and then they kept looking at me. That would
It's
freak
like
me out.
it's like not a crime to check people out. Like we all do it.
Absolutely.
Everyone does it.
Everyone does it. Asia T writes, okay, clearly YTA for saying something like that, but she shouldn't be calling you out like that either.
I mean, I would like to say I would say something like that, but like, in the moment, I wouldn't think of it. And then I would come up with this in the shower 5 hours after. So I love this response.
Yeah, I don't know why it reads very weird to me, but I guess it is a thing. Super wet. I don't know. I just haven't heard that in a long time.
It's just like, actually, yes, it makes me super. I'm like, who talks like that? I'd be like,
wet.
Actually,
I don't know. Is wet a properly sexy word?
Yes.
It does work.
To men.
To men, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a pretty weird thing to say to another woman.
Yeah, to men, you're right. It does because men like the wetness. But then moist, everyone gets upset if you say moist. I've never understood that. Why is moist gross? Disgusting. Wet's okay.
It's just the way that it sounds, I think. People just don't like the way the word sounds.
That's fair. Marsha S writes, I think you are both TA, her for calling you and you for such a disgusting response. Is it? It's not disgusting. Let me tell you that.
It's vulgar.
Vulgar. Not disgusting.
It's vulgar, but I don't care.
How is that? How is being wet gross? That's not gross at all. You know what's gross? Having a yeast infection. That's gross.
It is unpleasant.
It's unpleasant. It smells like bread. It's weird. I ate some. But anyway, Christy is here, right? Ugh. NTA, she kind of had that coming. It looks like cottage cheese. I hate women who think that workout outfits are asking to be ogled. Yeah, that's crazy. Of course, it's a workout outfit. It should be snug, form-fitting, makes it easy to run. So it's got to be sexy. It's sexy.
This is just a standard workout outfit. Like,
yes.
Come on. You can't be going around in this fucking world being mad at a standard workout outfit.
Yeah, like this.
If she was running around in like a string bikini and running a mile, like,
right.
All right, that would perhaps, I don't know, necessitate a conversation, I guess.
I just imagine this woman like, I saw this slut wearing overalls and a giant puffy winter coat, just letting it all hang out in a hazmat suit, in a Pope mobile.
It's so ridiculous. I'm like, you're not mad at what she's wearing. Like, you're just mad that this woman is attractive.
Yeah.
Probably. It's insane.
It was a good line. I think it was a good line. It was vulgar, but look, it hit. It was a hit.
Look, sometimes you have to say like things for shock value to hit. Because like the other alternatives, it just doesn't really hit. And this woman doesn't learn her lesson then.
Exactly. And it wasn't a cuss. I think that was well executed. It was vulgar, but no cussing. It was pretty original. It was pretty original.
Yep.
I think we agree on this. AITA for telling a woman who lives in my complex that, yes, having her husband checks me out turns me on. I'm actually going to go say NTA, but also a big fat YTH. OP can take that home.
I would say YTH.
Not the asshole, and you're the hero. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Well, guys, this is great. That was good. We needed to end on a nice positive situation where someone just freaking trounced their neighbor.
Yeah, you love to see it. We don't see it enough.
You don't see it enough. You can't see it enough, especially in these trying times.
I know, and no one's like allowed outside. I went on a run the other day and like wore a mask and I was like, I'm going to suffocate.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
It's impossible. Like, what are we supposed to do?
I don't know. I haven't left my apartment since March 8th, 2020. My name is Danny Vega. We're still here. God. We listen to those like apocalyptic.
This is my last will and testament.
Yeah, those like voicemails when you walk into the abandoned apartment and then it's just they're like, why'd they leave it rewound all set up? I guess.
Right. Or you leave a video that's like, if you're listening to this right now, I'm dead.
Yeah.
The money is under the mattress or whatever.
I feel like some fancy tech guy would leave like a looping video on a computer, and it would just be so
Yes.
funny for someone to walk in and then you just see that the screen is like, some error pops up. Just like Windows has failed, it would after like 2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, well, guess that's meaningless. I don't want to investigate that.
And it's got like the whole murder recorded. Sorry, you just took a
Yeah.
left.
Oh, yeah. What?
I don't
Well,
know.
there are murders in the apocalypse times. It's just no one cares anymore.
Yeah, I feel like I've been seeing a lot of memes about people planning murders. To circle back to people hating their spouse, been seeing a lot of jokes about planning to murder your spouse and getting away with it during
Right.
quarantine.
Right. Well, as a great man once said, maybe Osama bin Laden called the SEALs in on himself. Huh? All right,
Yes.
guys. Well, stay safe in these trying times, and we will see you next Monday morning.